Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to talk about the bare basics of skincare because sometimes you don't have time in the morning to do an extensive 1 hour or 30-minute routine. When I was young, I didn't know what all these terms were. I went to the store and they told me, oh, put on serums, moisturizer, essence, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Like, what do I do? There are 3 steps in the bare basics of skincare. Number 1 is to cleanse your skin. Number 2 is to moisturize it. And number 3, sunscreen. Step number 1 is cleanser, or basically you're cleaning your face. Your face makes oils like any other part of your body. You shower, you will clean your mouth, you have to clean your face. So the first step is, of course, you need to wash your face and use a soap of some kind. If you're really lazy, hot water, or just really lazy, use like hand soap or whatever is on hand there. But you need to clean your face, especially at the end of the day before you go to bed, mostly because you've been out all day. And think of your face like a rag. Wind goes out, hits it, dirt goes on it, you want to clean it, okay? Cleaning to clear up your face and prevent acne and all that stuff. As you get more advanced, you can start like looking at different alternatives or things that are good for your skin. Sorbet types of cleansers, there's oil cleansers, there's foam type cleansers. Just, at the very beginning, at least pick one, and then you can deviate and go on and do other things. There are many different types of cleansers. You could go outside and get really confused about which one you want to buy. Things that are targeted towards oilier skins, things that are targeted towards dry skin, things targeted for acne prone skin. There's even different like formulas it comes in. There's oil versions, there's oil liquid versions, there's foaming ones, there's bar soap versions, there's even sorbet versions, which are nice and creamy but still solid. Pick one, like a good gentle daily one. I like foaming ones myself, most because I like the foam. It makes it feel clean. But bare basics, you need to wash your face. Needs to wash it, give it a little bit of soap so that all the dirt can come off. Later on, as you get more advanced, you can add things like exfoliators, physical exfoliators or chemical exfoliators, which are basically kind of like you're scrubbing your skin and trying to get out like dead skin cells and stuff like that. There's even like more targeted specific cleansers like blackhead removers. They all fall into the cleaning, trying to get rid of stuff out of your face, and that I categorize as cleansers. But you need the bare basic, the minimum, at least all-purpose cleansing thing for your face to get rid of at least the bare dirt and oils at the end of the day. Step number 2 is to moisturize your face, or in this case, put on a cream. And the purpose of this is to treat your skin condition. Say if it's dry, you want to give it a moisturizer, give it moisture again, and also to prevent. Because if you have a layer of, say, moisture, you're going to prevent further damage from happening on your skin. It's kind of like your dry hands in the winter. If it's dry, you go out and the wind hits it, it's going to get more blistered and then it's going to start bleeding. If you put a little bit of moisturizer or Vaseline on it or a hand cream, you go outside, the wind hits it, it's not going to get worse unless it's like, blizzard and Arctic wind outside, but we're talking about the normal here. So moisturizers, there are different types of moisturizers. Their concentration of certain helpful ingredients would then make it into different categories. Like serums are more concentrated than an essence, which is less concentrated but more water, and its purpose is more hydrating. More on that later, but essentially you need one all-purpose moisturizer. So for me, in the morning after I clean my face with like say the hand soap one time, because I was really lazy, I went on and just put on cream that I had and just put it on, and then I was done. So essentially the purpose of the moisturizing phase is to give your skin that nutrient again. Think of it like that rag that got dirty. You can wash it with water and soap and it's nice and clean, but if you want that rag to be like all nice and soft later on, you'd put fabric softener. So not just detergent, but also fabric softener to make it all nice and comes out of the laundry machine all fluff, all soft and shiny. Anyways, the point is moisturize. Later on, as you get more advanced, you can start adding in different types of moisturizers or creams into your regime and building it up. Or you can even, like, say on a hot day, use a different moisturizer versus on like a cold day or winter day, where you would use one that targets towards giving your face more moisture, because in winter there's less moisture in the air. You could tend to get more dry. That's why your hands are much more drying in the winter, because there's also a lot of cold wind hitting it, than it is in the summer. Finally, step number 3, sunscreen. Sunscreen is important because the sun is the most consistent and daily thing that damages our skin the most. So it's important that you put on sunscreen to prevent that from happening as much as possible. The amount of sunscreen you're supposed to put on is like about a teaspoon, which is a lot, okay? It's about this big. That's like almost that little indent in the palm of your hand that sunks in, okay? That's a lot. What I do is I put on, like, dab it, put on one layer, and then like wait 10 seconds, not even, and then dab and do another layer, and then put it on until there's nothing on my hand. And then there's still smears, you can see smears on it at the end of when I'm done that, and then I like make my breakfast, smear, then take my other hand and just smear the rest on, wait for it to dry. There are particular types that I do recommend more, that doesn't give that cast and that sinks better and much better feeling. They're usually mostly Japanese versions or Asian brands that I like better. I do not like North America's sunscreen, mostly because I haven't found a really good one yet, so I'm still looking. Sunscreen is preventative. It's always easier to prevent than it is to treat later on. So put on your sunscreen. To summarize, to clean your face, moisturize it, and put sunscreen on it. And that's it. You're tired in the morning, say you hungover, at least wash your face, at least put something moisturizing on it, and at least put on sunscreen. Those are the 3 basic things for skincare. Be sure to check out our website, like us on Facebook and our YouTube channel, like the video. Be sure to check out our schedule. Later on I will be having some other videos about skincare and going into further depth about different cleansers and moisturizers, and as well as different sunscreens. If you have other skincare problems you want me to try to tackle, put it in the comment section and we'll see what we can do. Have a good night.